From Ordinary to Extraordinary, Mira's Journey. Mira was like so many of us, comfortable in the routine of life but always dreaming of something more. Her days began with the familiar sound of an alarm clock, often snoozed until the last possible minute. Hours slipped by as she scrolled on her phone, her desk cluttered with unfinished projects and unfulfilled plans. Mira wasn't lazy. She was stuck, believing she was destined to be just normal. One evening, Mira's perspective began to shift. She overheard a group of classmates talking about their peers while hanging out at the park. They spoke with admiration about Emma, an artist who wasn't the most talented, but worked tirelessly to improve. "She's so dedicated," one said. "It's amazing how much she's grown." Another chimed in about Aiden. "He wasn't even good at sports last year, but he's out there every single day, training. Now he's on the school team." Mira felt a pang of envy, but also a flicker of inspiration. Then the conversation turned to her. "What about Mira?" one voice asked. There was an awkward pause. "She's just there. No effort, no spark. Probably won't ever do anything big." Their words stung. Mira walked home with their voices ringing in her ears. That night, staring at her reflection, she couldn't shake the feeling that they were right. It wasn't their judgment that hurt. It was the realization that she wasn't even trying. The next morning, something shifted. Mira sat at her cluttered desk, cleared it off, and opened a blank notebook. She scribbled down a list of small goals, things she'd been putting off or afraid to attempt. Her journey began with simple steps: waking up earlier, jogging for just 5 minutes, and trying her hand at painting. It wasn't easy. Mira stumbled and doubted herself constantly, but each small step built momentum. Watching Emma's dedication and Aiden's persistence had shown her that effort mattered more than talent. Slowly, Mira began to believe she could change. Months turned into a year. Mira's small actions grew into larger achievements. She presented her art at a local gallery, organized a charity event, and even mentored younger students who struggled with self-doubt. Her classmates, the same ones who once doubted her, began to notice the transformation. Mira wasn't doing this to prove them wrong. She was proving herself right. Mira's journey culminated in a moment she once thought impossible: standing on a stage, speaking to an audience about her growth. "To anyone who's ever felt ordinary," she said, her voice steady and strong, "you are capable of extraordinary things. The only person you need to believe in is yourself." Her story serves as a reminder that greatness isn't about being the best. It's about trying, persisting, and growing. Mira's transformation didn't come from innate talent, but from the decision to start and the courage to keep going. If Mira's story resonates with you, share it with someone who might need a nudge to believe in themselves. Sometimes, all it takes is a little effort to turn ordinary into something extraordinary.